Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for another hour of the Untitled Super Cool Nerds. Oh, what am I saying?
SCNS Live.
SCNS Live.
SCNS Live.
And I was supposed to do something during the break, but before I do that, I'm going to do it now. If you're on the Facebook page, you're going to notice there's going to be a change just a little bit. Don't be alarmed. But yes, I would like to once again thank the guys over here at Madness Games and Comics at 3000 Custer Road, Suite 150 in Plano, Texas, for hosting us this week and for our last show of the season. I'm actually a little sad about that.
I'm a little
But we're
bummed.
just taking a break.
I'm a little bummed that we are taking a little break, but you know it's a well-deserved break because we've done how many episodes?
28. This will
We
be
have done
28.
28 as of this week total.
But we haven't done we gotta have an anniversary show, like where our year we've been doing this a year.
We can.
We'll plan for that later.
I think we should. You know what we should do for a year anniversary?
I don't know what.
I think we should just all go down to New Braunfels and hit the river.
Where's that?
I would love to film that.
You don't know where New Braunfels is, dude?
Like Mexico?
No,
That's down near San Antonio.
I don't
that's
know.
talking about
Okay,
going
kid.
tubing.
You're what? Let me ask you a question, young man. How old are you?
27.
Okay, you're 27. I'll give you that. No, New Braunfels is between Austin and San Antonio. And it's a beautiful little
Cool.
town in the hill country. They've got the Guadalupe running through it, and
Sounds
you go
fun.
tube on it. And dude, guess what? There are some good-looking girls there, man. Good-looking ladies.
Also,
I vote you do the anniversary show in Vegas.
we're gonna
Thank you very much.
we're also that's around the time somebody's going to Vegas. Yeah, maybe we should just all go to Vegas.
Yes, you
Um,
should.
Where
But
are
yeah,
we going to stay?
We are taking this break until January 6th, but during that time, we're going to be putting a lot of stuff together. 5th or 6th. 1/5.
Yeah, we're going to be.
Anyway, we're
yeah.
going to. Dang, I had it in my head and I screwed up the date, so I just couldn't remember what it is. But yeah, we're going to be doing a lot of things online. We're still going to be doing little skits. We've written up some funny stuff. We're going to do those. What was I thinking? Oh, we're going to be doing the interviews. And there was something else we're going to be doing. I just can't think of what it is.
We're just basically we're going to be doing some what I would say sort of our holiday, our end of year kind of list, our interview fives, as I like to call them. Where we're going to do the 5 end of year edition.
Sure, we could do that as an individual thing. Sure.
We're going to do 5. We're going to do the 5 list individual editions.
We're going to be a little active, just not doing the show weekly. So
Yeah.
don't
And
get scared.
now, just to let you
Don't
guys
start.
know too, can I mention the thing we were talking about the show?
What?
We were talking about are we going to be still doing the show weekly, or is it going to be
It's 2 weeks.
I want
every other week?
I want to do the show weekly.
Well, I look at it, and I'll say it this way: as much as I'd love to do the show weekly, I think us doing it every couple weeks will keep it fresh, and we'll have a lot more material to play with.
Or if we got enough hosts where we just did different hosts.
Well, it's more like we're gonna run out of stuff, and
We'll
we're gonna
never
get
run
burned out.
Oh, somebody wants
Good
us to
thought, sir.
come to Brazil to do a show. I am totally down.
Okay, will you host us for Carnival?
Yes,
Carnival.
dude, we should. We can do ayahuasca.
I have a problem crossing international lines, so they like to keep track of me.
I'm glad you brought this to me, Sean, because now I can go get my free beverage with a purchase of an entree.
Hey,
I'm looking out.
What have you
Thanks.
got over there? Because you've been roaming through their
Thanks,
shop
man.
during the break.
You got me
What
hooked
is
up.
this, Chris?
What?
What's that in
You
front
left
of
me
you?
hanging. What the hell?
No.
Oh, I thought you were holding the card.
Yeah, there you go.
Total
Thank you.
nerds.
What I have here is something that harkens back to when I was a kid. Well, of course, this is 4th edition, but it's the same old school Dungeons and Dragons starter set.
Very old.
They used to make it old school in this box, and I just find it so awesome. It's basically the classic board. It's a starter set, and of course, it doesn't have. And of course, they don't have the Dungeon Master screen with it. Do you ever have a Dungeon Master screen? Did you ever DM a game?
I have never played a table.
You've never played D&D,
I have never.
and you call yourself a super cool nerd.
Even my wife has said that. I have never.
Thank you.
I've never played either, but I watched that episode
Boo.
of Community. It was pretty awesome.
Boo him. Boo him. Thank you.
I have never played a tabletop game. But I've heard that. I've had friends that they've tried to drag me into it. And I
Well,
just don't.
I'll tell you what. This is the
I'm doing
original.
something here,
It's
so.
the original. It's still the best in my opinion. I mean, I've always loved D&D. I haven't really gotten a good game going in a long time. But that might be something we may want to do in the not too distant future.
Do you watch Key and Peele?
Yes, I do.
So have you seen the Dungeons and Dragons skit they did on there? Dungeons and Dragons, and so see, that really turned me onto that show. It's very funny.
Yeah, it's. I gotta honestly say, one of the
I'm
only
trying
funny
to
shows.
find-
One of the only funny shows on Comedy Central these days.
Okay, I disagree with that, but
Oh,
it's
no.
it can be hit or miss. But I think that the skits that they hit with are very, very funny.
Oh yeah.
Has that Mad TV kind of a vibe
Well,
where
that's
you either
because-
really like the skits or you don't really like the skits?
Chris, I'm trying to do something over here that you need to tell me how to do. How do I change this?
pictures?
No, not the pictures. How do I
Our
change
likes?
this? No, I'm trying to change. You're ruining the surprise.
I'm not running it. Oh.
I'll figure it out.
I see what
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
doing. Okay.
I'll figure it
You
out
click
now.
on the thing and make it look pretty. Anyways.
That's totally not good.
Okay. No, but
So-
in all seriousness, this is the original and it's still the best. And you know what? I think we should have a D&E session and get you guys roll a couple characters up because the adventures are all in your
So,
mind.
okay, what's the deal with that? Like, you have to start at level 1?
Yeah.
Can't you just start at level 5 or level 20?
No.
Why?
Because that runs the fun of it. It's the adventure that you go on with your compatriots.
Well, what if you just want to, like, jump in, buy someone's character and start at level 80? So you can do all
You
the
know
fun
what,
raids.
dude? I don't know what's wrong with you.
I wouldn't want to start at level 1.
Okay, but look at it. It's not
Could you be a Marvel character?
at level 1.
Could I, like, if we played, could I start off as Deadpool?
No.
Why not?
Because
Here we go. Here we go.
If it's an
Because it's the
imagination game, what's the
Figured out how to
rules?
do it.
you know what? Hang on a second. I'll be right back. If you want to play that.
Oh my
I'm
goodness.
gonna go into news or whatever.
No. I realize I can play Deadpool in this other cool game. But in Dungeons and Dragons, why can't I be Deadpool?
Yes, I did it.
Hold on. I'm really
Okay,
interested in this.
you're really upset about this. You don't. So
Why?
you're really upset about this because you can't be Deadpool in Dungeons
No,
and
no.
Dragons.
Aren't those the rules? Anything goes. You just make something up.
No colon.
I'm not going there. I'm not going down this deep dark rabbit hole.
I thought that's like imagination.
Okay.
Are we ready to
I-
move into
I'm really
six-
curious. I'd like to hear the answer to this.
It's the sword and sorcery angle of it. It's not that it's like okay, hey, Sean, you made somebody mad, buddy.
Cool. No, but
Yeah.
tell me why I can't play Deadpool.
Jason, you want to get in on this?
No, I don't.
Does this game stifle imagination?
All right.
I
came back
stepped into
from
the
a
I don't
stepped
know-
into
I
the
don't
trap
think-
that is Sean.
I don't think you know how to play Dungeons and Dragons.
You're just
Okay, so
Dude.
with that,
Well, if
I'm
you can't
moving
explain why you
into
can't play as Deadpool.
news.
Okay, would you like to get on this, Chachi?
And what are we talking about?
Okay, we were
Do you
talking
know
about
anything about
Dungeons and
Dungeons and
Dragons.
Dragons?
How it's a game that you use your imagination and play because you come up with characters and things like that. And he wants to know why he cannot play Deadpool in D&D.
Okay, first off, I've never played Dungeons and Dragons.
Yes.
And hold on, nothing against the game. I'd like to play it at some point, but that's a stupid question.
Oh,
That's a stupid question.
Maybe to someone who
Like-
watches The Godfather all day.
I cannot. Wait
I can't believe this guy's over here
knocking.
knocking Godfather.
Yeah.
Can I
I
borrow
didn't-
your,
I didn't know that
your
was
thing there,
possible.
sir?
Oh, it's gonna
Do
be
not
funny.
acknowledge that.
Oh, okay.
So hey, who wants who? Someone needs to watch Ben.
All right,
game.
but I want to tell you my 3 favorite movies and see if you can find anything wrong with those top 3.
God.
Is that
Okay,
gonna be that
sure.
hard?
Okay, because they're all amazing. All right, my first favorite movie of all time, Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
Okay, it's a great film. Yeah.
Okay, it's
I'm,
awesome.
I'm surprised
We can
it's
agree on
top
that.
3, but yeah, it's a great film.
All right, second favorite movie of all time, Magnolia.
Yes, it's not. I mean, that guy's made much better films, but yeah, Magnolia.
Yeah. Okay, third favorite movie, Better Luck Tomorrow.
I haven't seen that one. I
It was
don't know.
directed by Justin Lin. Now he's doing the Fast and the Furious
Hey,
movies.
y'all save this for your
Oh.
own show.
But this movie, it's a kind of an independent movie and
No.
it's cool. It's cool.
So
That was my top 3.
what we usually do on the
Very cool.
second hour, because y'all are totally doing this on your own show, but it
Okay.
is time for Super Cool Nerd News.
Yes.
And mind if I kick it off this week?
I think you should kick it off because
I-
it's a
this
good
was-
news week.
This was mine that I was so damn happy to hear. It is official. Water and ice have been discovered on Mercury. And to me, that is just like the most awesome news.
I
Because
thought it was Mars.
No, it's
Yeah,
Mercury.
recently
That's
they found
Mercury.
it on,
it's
Mercury.
It's
yeah.
Mercury.
Oh.
Yeah.
So wait,
Yes,
is that
we don't have a rover there, but somehow they've discovered water and ice.
the news that they had kind of like pre-announced?
That's big
Because I heard. Well,
news.
wait, I heard NASA a while back was like, we have some big news, but we have to look into it before we can announce it. Like, is that big news?
This is the big news. They wanted to confirm it. This comes from space.com. Through use of imagery, they have discovered large pockets of frozen water and possibly organic materials
So
on Mercury.
how far away is Mercury?
A little bit further than Mars.
Yeah.
It's closer to the sun.
It's much closer to the sun.
Can reach. It can actually reach degrees of 800 degrees Fahrenheit or 427 degrees Celsius.
Which is why it's so
I
surprising.
did the
that it's
conversion
water.
in my head right there. I just like to tell y'all. But anyway, to me that's big news. I wish Kat was here because that's all sciencey and stuff to her. She'd probably be losing. What was
Yeah,
her,
science.
what was her expression at Comic Asylum? She was literally wet with excitement about something.
Oh, that's hot.
By the way, I'm auctioning off that chair during our Kickstarter.
Well, that works with finding water.
But anyway, yes.
Wow, you went there.
You the man, Sean. You the man. Oh, with the siren.
My
I feel like I'm in
God.
a rap video.
That was my big. I wanted.
2 Chainz.
I was very happy to hear about that. It just, there's more out there than on this little blue globe that we tend to spend our time on. So, awesome. Yes. What, Chris? Are you looking for your news story?
He's just messing around on Facebook.
Oh, okay.
I'm
You're
looking,
messing
I'm
around
looking for
Facebook?
stories.
Yeah, he's just digging around Facebook.
Oh boy. Anyway, getting on to nerd news because since we're talking about board games, from superherohype.com, one of my favorite sites, the Batman Arkham City board game has
I've
been
heard about
announced.
this. Yes.
And,
You probably can't play
this is
Deadpool in
from,
that game either.
No,
No, you
'cause he's
can't.
a- 'cause he's a
Oh, dude.
Marvel
But you can
character.
play Calendar Man.
Once again from superhero.
Things I would do before watching The Godfather.
Kip.
Dude. Like you know what's pissing me off? Like you realize that there's a whole bunch of people out there who's gonna come here and just kick the shit out of you
Yeah.
for saying stuff like that.
I'm aiming I want my fan base to be like the Twihards.
Oh,
So anyway,
you're doing a good job, man.
the game is only going
Good
to
job.
require 2 players. One person plays as the Dark Knight. The other's going to be a member of, or can be every other member of Batman's Rogues Gallery. Inmates earn points by helping their fellow evildoers escape, while Batman earns points by stopping them. This is set to be released on February 2013. Will cost you about $45. So if you're a fan of
And it
board
comes in a pretty
games,
box.
go check it out. And it's got cards with art from the game. Well, screenshots.
And it comes in a pretty box.
Wait, is Hush in Arkham City? Because
Apparently he's in
there's a
this one.
picture of Hush there.
So apparently he's a villain that you can pick. So there you go.
There's your guy to play.
I like Hush.
You found a news story yet there, buddy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's talk about our friends in Asia because they got
No. We got like 3 stories.
Oh, we got to wait for
We're
that
saving
one.
that one.
Okay.
That's
hang
for
on.
it came from Asia.
Okay. Well, you know
Like
what?
me.
Hang on a second. I got it right here.
You do?
Can we tell the video game story news yet?
What? I don't see why not.
The
Go
leak
ahead.
story. Okay. Well, apparently,
Can we tell it into
Bungie,
the
the
microphone?
creators of Halo, have got a super new secret project they've been working on for quite a while. Well, apparently, a leaked and this is from our friends over at Kotaku.com. A leaked document has revealed at least some art in the basic story background for the next game from Bungie, the creators of the Halo universe. The document says that the game is set on a future Earth where, after a brief colonization of the stars, humanity has been attacked by aliens and forced back into a single city on our home planet, where we're protected by a large, mysterious spacecraft. Another alien, only this time it's a good one. So the game, kids, is called Destiny. Now, the concept of the game of Destiny is that you play, well, get this, kids, Space Knights. That's right. You get to play like Knights of the Realm and protecting Earth and things like that and finding out what happened. And the game is in development. The thing is with the release document, they did say that there is a series of games being created. I think they said the first release is going to be sometime in 2013 on multiple consoles. They are also saying that they are planning games probably every 2 years after that. So you'll see in 2015, 2017, 2019, plus another online element they're calling Comet. There's been no confirmation on that yet. Bungie will only say that they have been working on the product, and they will release more information as it warrants. They did in response to this. They did release a screenshot of a mysterious tank-like vehicle on a snowy planet or snowy plain. They're really talking about the values of the game. They came up with this whole concept of the values. They said it's adventure, camaraderie, hope, fun, and discovery. And it's looking to be kind of what I like to call MMOG light. It sounds like it's probably going to be a offline game that has online elements that you can jump into in and out, which is really becoming sort of a trend with the most recently in the game in development, Star Citizen from Robert Space Industries
had to plug
and Cloud
that one,
Imperium. They're doing something similar, whereas you play offline, you play Squadron 42, which is their offline element. Then you get into the main game, which is Star Citizen. A lot of games are going to this. I mean, a lot of games have. And
here's my big question, though.
Ask.
So, do you think that Destiny is going to be PS3, Xbox 360, or next gen?
They are talking now. They've said it's going to be. They're going to start it on current console. I don't buy it. I think it's going to be next gen myself. But then again, Bungie has been known to surprise. And they are talking. It's going to be on multiple consoles. It's not just going to be a console exclusive like Halo was.
You know, I've got to admit, when I was just kind of looking over at your screen over here, and I saw the thing saying Destiny, a part of me was hoping that it would be somehow based off Stargate Universe.
Again, I agree with you. Yeah.
I really need to see more of that.
Yeah. Whenever I hear the word Destiny, I think of Destiny Hooker, that volleyball player from the Olympics. You know.
Oh.
She captured my heart, and now, now that's what I associate that game with.
Oh
but I'm sure it'll be really good. It's got to be better than that last Halo game.
Okay.
Whoa.
Okay, hang on. Now we're talking
no one
Halo
likes
4.
you now.
Huh?
Halo 4. I will admit to you, Halo 4. Yes, the single-player campaign was one of the shortest I've ever played in any game.
It was probably my favorite of the Halo games.
Oh yeah, but it's short.
As soon as you
6
take
hours.
out the flood, it turns out awesome.
Yeah.
But my biggest gripe, I don't know, this moment at the end of Halo 4, I'm about to spoil the end of Halo 4.
Okay,
So,
spoilers, kids. Spoilers. Plug yours.
so
if you
at
don't want
the
to
end
hear
of
it.
Halo 4, Master Chief's Tamagotchi dies. And
Hey.
and
Respect, all right?
he's sitting on the balcony of a ship, and he's real sad about it. And he's like looking out the window at the stars. And this guy comes up, and he's like, "Hey, man, you know, I've been through some rough stuff. I've lost people as well, but never anything like that. Never anything like losing the computer program that I hung out with for a long time."
Dude.
And I was like, okay, because that makes sense. And then, but other than that, I thought it was an awesome game.
Spoiler Theater coming to SCNS Live very soon.
So heartless, Sean. I don't know what to think.
I know. AI only lasts 8 years, I guess.
She made it further than that, though.
I've
I
had
got a
Pokemon
feeling-
for longer than 8 years.
Hang on a
though,
second.
so-
Hang on. You know what? That left a lot open, and I think she will be back. I think there will definitely be that element back.
Of course Cortana's going to be
She'll be back, and she'll be. If Kiki Wolfkill of 343 Industries has anything to say, she will be back.
Well, she keeps getting hotter, so I hope that she's back.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
she'll be on.
I don't play Halo because I don't hang out in frat houses.
Oh.
because you don't
Wow.
have
Yeah, sorry.
because you don't have an Xbox either.
Yeah, 'cause I like to get a gaming machine that actually works.
You probably play older games like
Halo's-
Atari
Halo's
and
just a little
stuff.
too good for,
You know what?
likes of a PS3.
It's getting ugly over here, man.
It's gotten ugly.
Just snide comments.
I'm just
Okay,
picking fights.
okay.
Do I have to hold you two back? I mean, all right, you over here, and you over here. If you guys
So-
start swinging, just let me know so I can get out of the way. Okay.
Although, wait, this is random, but I've been playing a game on PS3. We just got a PS3, so I've been playing a lot of games.
Right
And I have
on.
found probably, it's my favorite video game of the moment. Like, I can't get enough
Okay.
of it. I'm a big fan of the anime series Bleach.
Okay.
And it's Bleach, it's like Soul Resurrection or something like that.
Right on.
But if you're a
right
fan
on.
of the series, that game is so much fun. And it's like everything that I want out of a video game. You start out overpowered, and you just go through, and you know, and you mess people up, and you can be like 22 different characters, and it's not over.
That's
It's
pretty
only
cool.
overly taxing if you want to get into like, you know, being a completionist and unlocking everything. but-
Nothing wrong with that. That's pretty cool,
it's
man.
good.
I respect that. I
So.
find what this is my view on gaming, and I'm an old school gamer. I mean, I'm 2600 days, man. 8-bit, 16-bit, 32-bit. But
You played the first Leisure Suit Larry.
yes, I played the first Space Quest. I had to type on it. Go to door.
Wait,
Go north.
I feel like for everybody watching
Use
right now,
key.
you're kind of like the web television version of Wilson from Home Improvement, because just your eyes are poking over those board games.
Yes, I need to move these board games. I'm going to move Kim Jong-un here.
Yeah.
And I'm going to take my free beverage.
But go on
Right,
talking about
okay.
your old gaming cred.
Oh my.
Don't
So,
make me
okay,
smack
I
you.
can move back.
I wasn't being I wasn't
back to
being.
news.
I was not
Yeah,
being
man.
facetious.
You're a good guy. You're all right. That's why we like you. That's why we have you on. But no, I mean, I've been gaming since the days of the 2600. I mean, that was the first console I had literally when I was, I think, 6.
Where in
Tell us
relation
about
to
it,
the
Grandpa.
Nintendo is that? Is that like way before the Nintendo?
That was a few years before the Nintendo, my friend. The
Tell
NES.
us more about it, Grandpa.
Well, in 1986, 8-bit came to the home
had-
console.
We had one.
With
We
the
We had to type in our controls, and we enjoyed every minute of it.
didn't have 50 buttons on here.
You had two buttons on your controller. If you were fancy, you'd get a NES Advantage, which made things had a little turbo button and a little knob that made
more
things
about-
bounce faster.
He said no.
It was more about timing than just shooting everything on the screen.
You also had codes like up, up, down, down, left, right, A, B,
Wait,
start.
Let's
Speaking
test how many
speaking
lives
of
you
video
have now.
games, has anybody seen Wreck-It Ralph?
No, I haven't gotten around to
I've
seeing
seen
it
Wreck-It
yet.
Ralph.
It's
fun.
it's really
I'm
good.
embarrassed I haven't seen it. Yeah.
It's good.
The Konami code's in it too.
That's
So-
right.
All right,
Yeah.
so
Let's get back
I'm
on
getting
the.
back on news. Get this train back on the track here. So X-Men news.
Yes,
the
X-Men.
New movie, specifically X-Men: Days of Future Past. This comes from Topless Robot. We'll have a pair reprising.
I hate that site, by the way.
Oh.
That's like the worst site in the world.
I wanna hear the news,
for this news,
Sean.
but I got it from there. So Bryan Singer, who helmed the first two good versions of X-Men, not the third one. He is welcoming back James McAvoy, Jennifer Lawrence, Michael Fassbender, and
I
Nicholas
agree
Hoult
with you on that.
to X-Men: Days of Future Past. Also coming back will be Sir Ian McKellen and Sir Patrick Stewart reprising their roles as Magneto and Professor X, respectively. So yes, we're getting
Yay, Gandalf's back.
old school Magneto and Professor X they're kind of like old. And I kind of just screwed up that whole analogy there, didn't I?
Yeah.
They're
Okay.
old school.
They're getting older.
They're older school.
But yes, we'll have everybody back on board, including Ian McKellen and Patrick Stewart. And that's awesome news to me. 'Cause
So you're saying Bryan Singer's going to be directing that on?
yes, Bryan Singer is coming back.
I'm actually disappointed about that
Why?
because
Bryan Singer.
because Vaughn did an amazing job
With First Class. Did an
That's
amazing-
to me that's the only good X-Men movie.
Except for
X-Men
the
2 was
multiple
good.
continuity errors. Or I'm sorry, there's not even errors. They just said screw it.
Yeah, that's what I liked about it because the other three really weren't that great.
I mean, X-Men First Class is worlds beyond the best.
The
X-Men
Last
Yeah,
movie.
Stand.
yeah.
We
That-
can all agree that Last Stand sucked.
Well, yeah,
Okay,
but that's
good.
not saying anything. It's not Bryan Singer's two films. Like I didn't care for those two.
Man, the awesome part about X-Men 2 is they gave you so many awesome X-Men moments that people had talked about for years, finally in movie form. And that was when X-Men 2 came out. That was still before there was this deluge of superhero movies. So we got that scene with Magneto, breaking the lead out of somebody's veins, and we got that scene with Wolverine getting shot.
Finally
in the
stab
head
somebody
with a bullet and like spitting the bullet out.
Sure.
I think there's, I think that is probably, second best X-Men movie, I'll say.
Also,
Yeah, but
along with that,
Far
though,
second.
in
I mean, yeah,
talks-
but I don't think it was as terrible.
You know,
as you're
I've been
saying.
hearing rumors that the reason that Vaughn won't be helming the next X-Men film is because he's
Tied to a certain franchise.
Star Wars.
Yes.
Yeah. Fuck being around the bush.
Well, we
Star
I was
Wars,
going to say
yeah.
a franchise
think-
in a galaxy far,
I
far
think
away.
that's-
But thanks
that-
a lot.
That'll be
Yeah.
awesome, right?
Yeah.
But also along with that, Hugh Jackman is in the talks to reprise his role as Wolverine in X-Men: Days of Future Past. So I think he'll end up.
My question is now. Let's bring this up. Is this another false memory of Logan's? Will it be played as Logan's
Well,
false
it's
memory?
Days of Future
No,
Past.
nobody takes Jeff Loeb seriously. These
I still
days.
think that Wolverine should be played by Danzig.
Yeah.
That was actually awesome.
Nah.
Yeah.
I would actually see that.
Hell yeah, everyone would see that.
Maybe Lemmy could show up in it too.
Sure, why not?
Oh, jeez.
What
right,
about
be-
Meatloaf or something?
Before we move on,
Oh God.
I want to
What-
tell you
okay,
why.
He could be the
hang
blob.
hang on. Before we go any
cheap
further,
fat jokes here.
we bring up Glenn Danzig, we bring up Lemmy Von Kilmister, and then you bring up Meatloaf. What's wrong with you, Cheese?
He's
You're
just
off
bringing
your
up
name
aging
tonight.
rockers.
when you said Danzig, Meatloaf just
Oh,
popped
I'm
into my
sorry.
head, and I was like that one.
What? What?
It's,
Pleasure
it's,
by
not,
the
it's not the
dashboard
State Puff
light?
Marshmallow Man moment, or like I just couldn't get it out of my head. It's
Yeah,
just
2 out
it
of
was-
3 ain't bad. What?
Oh, I'm so sorry for not paying attention to the chat room. I was transforming it.
What are they yelling at you in there?
No, they're like, hey, where'd he go?
Who do you think Lemmy could possibly play?
Okay, I got a question from the chat.
I think that's a good idea.
I got a question of me. They were asking just asking next generation of video game, what do you prefer, the revolutionary control or revolutionary graphics?
Well, that's a good question because
Graphics.
That is a good question, sir.
Well, okay. Well, you can get into the concept of better looking graphics. I mean, that's been just the hallmark of any console upgrade. I mean, heck, even has anybody here seen Super Mario University? I mean, Super Mario Brothers U yet?
no, I'm not getting that.
Have you seen it?
Yeah.
It looks kind of cool. I might actually
I would expect
spring.
better. I mean, the graphics are like you can see like the little pixels and stuff on the. They should,
Dude, if Sean says it sucks,
Yeah,
I mean,
if-
knowing
it
his
must
taste,
be good.
Look, if all you have to do, if all you're doing is like a 2D game, you can make it look better than that. I was disappointed in it.
Well,
I love the Wii U controller though.
The Wii U controller is interesting. I like it. It's different. Now, seeing that they're only going through their first round of new
Somebody
games.
said that question was only for me. Shut up, Chris.
Shut up.
No, that's what I got from
You shut up.
They won't-
Okay, no, honestly, if we're getting back into the question,
I was supposed to answer that too. Yeah.
both I would say, revolutionary graphics. Yes, you want something to look more lifelike. This generation has really pushed that. I mean, with games like Assassin's Creed, Mass Effect, hell, even Uncharted for the PS3.
Mhm.
I mean, it has pushed that. It has pushed
Crysis.
that barrier. Crisis, God, what's the new game that just came out? Have you seen the new Far Cry? Far Cry 3?
No.
Looks amazing. It's already out. It's actually out in Europe and Australia. It comes out in Europe and the UK
So
tomorrow.
games look pretty now.
They look. It looks great. Well, of course, if you have a high-end PC, it looks beautiful.
Ha.
Exactly.
Ha.
I think
That was a. What? But no.
So what kind of revolutionary controller are you talking about when you say that as an option?
I would say I'm waiting for a hologram.
Because honestly, motion control. I mean, it's neat for some like party stuff, but it's kind of played out and it's kind of.
Well, I look at it like this. We have both Jason and I have 360s. We both have Kinect. And Kinect is fun to play with. But of course
And to ghost hunt with. Did you see Paranormal Activity 4?
no, they ghost hunted in Paranormal Activity 4 with a Kinect.
Yeah, they turn off the lights, they turn on the Kinects, and they turn on some feature on the camera like night vision or I don't know.
Really?
Something.
That
thermal,
kind of product placement.
And then you see like all of the dots go out, all the Kinect dots that it spits out. And then when the ghost moves, you can see like the little Kinect
I'm
dots
always
moving.
scared that.
So did you like Paranormal Activity 4?
It was not as good as 3, but I really like the story that they've been building with those movies.
Good. I make sure I won't watch it.
Have fun with that, man.
Oh God!
Honestly,
This
I'm-
show's going straight to
I'm
hell.
always afraid that my Connect is somehow going to
Man,
turn
I
on
like
while
what
I'm
I
playing
like.
video
It's
games
not
while
dependent
I'm
on what other people think.
I
of it.
respect. And Sean, if I may say
Just
this,
busting your balls.
just
Yeah, I know.
I'll just say this out of total respect. I've got nothing but respect for that dude. That's very cool. I
For who?
respect that. For you,
Oh,
because you
Oh, okay.
you say
Surprised
which-
by it. That's like, really me?
I do respect that. I do respect it. He's got his opinions and he's got what he likes, and that's very. He likes cars with girls with big boobs on them, which is awesome. I agree. I love that too.
Well,
Um,
honestly,
I like anything
I
with
think,
that.
well,
Yeah.
as far as revolutionary control,
Back on topic.
I actually I want better control in these games.
I'm
waiting. Honestly, I'm waiting for my damn holodeck.
waiting for one of two things. I'm waiting for the new Oculus visor that's coming out for PC. If you've seen this thing, it looks awesome. I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting for. Okay, I'll tell you what I'm really waiting for. So I'm waiting for a holoband,
jetpack?
a la Caprica. Did
Okay.
you watch Caprica?
I saw a little bit of it.
I'm waiting for my holoband. I'm waiting to play New Cap City.
Mm.
What?
I didn't watch.
You didn't watch Caprica? It
Nobody
wasn't
watched
bad, but it was more a family drama in the Galactica universe.
The end of Battlestar Galactica was bad, so then I was just like, "You're dead."
Yeah, you
We
know,
agree on something, Sean.
Ron
I
Moore,
agree on
just
something.
Okay, we're getting back to news. We're getting back.
get back to this. You want me to do the next story?
Please pick something. Yes, go right ahead. Because I'm out. You had something from you had something on Pacific Rim.
Yeah, we were talking a little about that earlier. Apparently, this week, I think Warner Brothers is doing it. Yeah, they released a whole bunch of what we like to call ARG slash,
Giant mechs.
giant robot news. That's right. Guillermo del Toro's Pacific Rim coming out next summer. Actually, I believe next July is. Yeah, they've released a lot of little its and bits and tits and bits. Did I say tits and bits?
You did.
Sorry.
My
Tits
ears
and bits.
perked up.
That's my new show, Tits and Bits, coming soon
It's one of my
to the.
favorite words.
All right. So, anyways, Let me bring it up here. But yeah, the games or the film is going to be awesome. It's next summer. It's kaiju versus big robots in a world that's pretty much gone to hell, and I'm excited to see it.
Yeah, man. I love big monster movies. Actually, just the other day, I rebought the soundtrack to the Godzilla movie with the Puff Daddy song.
Oh, the one with Puffy and Jimmy
yeah,
Page.
because I wanted to listen to that song, and it was like album only, and I was like, okay,
Like,
fine.
come with me.
Yeah.
Come with me some more. Come with me again.
Yeah.
Dun 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 dun. Yeah.
My favorite thing about that movie, looking back on it, was that Siskel and Ebert were in it.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, it was like Mayor Ebert, right?
Yeah. But I think they still like crapped all over it review wise.
Well, it wasn't a. It was Godzilla's a giant. What was he? What was he? He was a Komodo dragon, giant Komodo dragon.
Yeah, and he had like babies in the Staples Center or something like that, right?
Yeah.
That was actually it was Madison Square Garden. It was MSG,
Oh,
wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Though I think it would have been better if Godzilla would have hit Los Angeles. I think it would have been a better movie. I mean, come on,
Well,
New
so
York.
Los
But if you're
Angeles
gonna ruin a
destroyed.
city, I mean, you ruin New York. I
Let's
mean,
just-
that's
No,
what movies do.
let's-
Yeah.
Well, that happens in real life.
That happened.
so-
That also
yeah.
happened at Cloverfield, and well, we saw how that
Okay,
went.
well,
News.
let's speak about that.
I
That's
actually
the
like
most
Cloverfield.
recent
Yeah.
big
really
kaiju.
dug it,
Cloverfield
yeah.
was
Okay.
awesome. It was really
Okay.
good.
I tell you this. I mean, I will say it was a JJ film without JJ lens flare, so it kind of worked.
There you go.
Yeah. So, oh God, I hate lens flare. Anyways, no, but
Your news?
yes, my news. What news we're talking about?
Put
Talking
my
about
damn
big
game down.
monsters and how
Big
cool
monsters. A lot of the site. By the way, they launched a site this week.
Chris, put the game down flat.
Okay. Can you not see my face?
There you go.
Hi, buddy. The site's called panpacificdefense.com. It's their film site. Go check it out. There is to be an announcement in the next, I believe, 14 days and counting.
I'm excited for this movie. I'm sorry. It's giant robots fighting giant monsters.
Yeah, and that's what we need more of is giant monsters in movies. We sorely missed the giant monster genre.
Yes, I want giant
I can agree with that.
monsters
Yeah.
destroying things,
I want-
stepping on people.
I want less. I
And
want
everybody
less
whined
spark.
about Cloverfield, but so,
I like
Well,
But-
Cloverfield.
What's not to like about Cloverfield?
It wasn't a bad movie. It was different because it was all shaky cam and found footage.
I love found footage movies.
Did you like Project X?
Yeah, it was good.
You did? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just checking. Did you like Project X, Chachi?
I didn't watch that.
You didn't see it? Okay.
I
Just
didn't
checking.
I have a question for you regarding movies. Did you like Prometheus?
Uh-oh.
Okay, good. We can
It,
agree
it,
on
it,
that.
was, it was
was pretty.
beautiful. It was beautiful, and it was really well shot.
I would.
So was
I
Avatar.
think what would be
And
better
well acted for the most part.
is
So what
just
you're saying
mute,
is-
mute the movie, play a Coheed and Cambria album, and just drink, and then I think it'd be
Coheed
better.
Cambria sucks.
What are you talking about?
Did you're also the guy who
I
likes
am
Linkin
loving
Park.
this show.
You look like Claudio Sanchez too. So
Okay, so that means I should like their crappy music because I happen to look like one of the people in it.
just because there's storytelling in it doesn't mean it's bad.
That's not why I don't like it. I don't like it because it's bad.
We would never agree on music taste anyway, so we wouldn't even go there.
Sure.
It's going to be awesome. It's just going to be you two arguing for like the whole your
30
your
minutes.
show is just
I think we should just call it.
Are you excited about the new Kesha CD?
No.
I am so excited
Okay, I'm
about
moving on to
that.
news.
They were streaming it.
No, you be quiet right
It
now.
comes out this Tuesday. They were streaming it on
quiet right
iTunes.
now.
Chachi's gonna kill somebody
It's
here
really
in about
somebody-
30
It's
seconds.
really
Okay,
bad.
so
She had to move out of her house because a ghost was raping her.
Bane right here.
Stop it now.
It's true.
Stop it
No,
now.
it's not. Ghosts don't exist.
Oh my god.
Bam.
I
Not
first
true.
know.
It's a lie.
Hey,
Well,
Calling Ghostbusters 2.
I'm not gonna call Kesha a liar. Okay.
Came from
I will. Kesha's a liar.
Okay, hey, woo!
Oh man.
All right, back on track, kids.
Damn.
Remember,
Weird Asian
Sean
news.
gets an ice cream after the show.
This is our weird Asian news segment, and I got some. I got.
Do you want to? Which one do you want to tell?
I want to talk about the candies one.
Okay, you do the candies. I'll do the next story.
So, if you like candy, and you like
I liked a girl named Candy once.
deodorants and things that smell nice,
She's
like
trashy.
perfumes and colognes,
Took all
guess
your money.
what? They are combining the two
She used to
of
live down
them.
the street.
This comes from WeirdAsianNews.com. They are giving us Dio perfume candy. It is a candy that will make you smell like fresh roses.
I think this is
is
genius,
a-
right?
Holy diver! Geraniol is a natural antioxidant, and its fragrance, once consumed as a candy, leaves the body through its pores, creating a naturally sweet smell that can last for hours. Read a statement released by Benio on its website. This is not the first time Dio perfume candy has been released. It's been in the market for a while now. In fact, it is available to buy in the U.S.
Yes, but it's hard to
Online.
find.
It
So
is,
it's like the opposite effect of Indian food,
$10
is
a
what you're
bag.
saying.
No. We are totally getting some of this, and we're eating.
My
It's
wife's
like
gonna kick
burnt
my
hair
ass.
in a diaper.
I mean,
Dude,
what
my
are
wife's
the?
gonna
There's
kill
no
me.
negatives as far as I can see.
I'm going to get some of this just to give it to people and not tell them it's going to make them smell good.
Okay.
Especially like dudes I know, because I want them to walk
Dude,
around smelling like roses.
Are you talking about me? Because I swear I take a bath.
It's kind of like the time when I ran out of deodorant and I had to use one of my wife's, and it smelled of like.
So what you're
You
saying
should get a whole
is-
bunch of them when you go to Comic-Con next time,
Oh, yeah.
and then
Dude,
just
Secret
pass
is
that around.
some
dude.
strong stuff.
That is the secret to end con funk.
Mm-hmm.
secret.
That
It's
is the
brilliant.
secret.
That's brilliant.
Oh, ha ha ha. Very. I know. Yeah, I said secret. Anyway,
Oh, like the deodorant.
this
I
is
get
how
your
we
joke.
end con funk.
Thank you.
We just give them candy that makes them smell good.
I use Secret. It's good.
It's strong,
It's strong enough for a man,
I know.
but it's just balance. It's pH balance for a woman.
That's kind of like
Yeah.
me.
Oh my!
Yes. Strong enough for a man.
But pH balanced for a woman?
I am pH balanced.
What about you is pH balanced?
I am pH balanced. Stop that.
What does pH stand for?
I don't know.
Tell us what it. Tell us,
I don't know.
Mr.
I don't know,
X.
but
Tell us,
I don't know.
Mr.
My
the
pool-
X.
My pool's pH is off. Yeah. You
Oh
want the
yeah,
next-
it is.
Why did I get a pool? Anyway,
Even when the dog won't drink from
You
it,
want
it is off.
you want the next news story? I'm
I'm gonna tell a news story.
I'm gonna
with their
pay somebody to
balls.
fix the pool. Who am I kidding?
You know, there's something. Speaking of con funk and things like that.
Are you stealing one of mine that I put up?
Yeah,
Go
I'm
ahead.
telling. It came
All
from
right,
Asia.
all right, go ahead.
Okay, you know, speaking of con funk and all of those kind of fun things, one of the biggest things I see at cons is more of an odoriferous smell coming from one's nether regions, actually. Well, you know, the Japanese, the whizzes that they are, that come up with great technology and amazing things and talking toilets, well, they've come up with something. Then, of course, this is from our friends at WeirdAsianNews.com. Have you ever been in a situation where you really needed to, well, pass gas,
Yes.
but in the middle of a, kind of like at my house that one time, but in the middle of a date or a
I
meeting?
excused myself from your house before I let that.
Yes,
one
you
slide.
we were very grateful for that.
It's pretty much a litmus test for me for dating. It was when I was single. All right, you cool with that? All right, we're good.
Here, pull my
Good.
finger, baby.
Yeah.
All right.
That's when you reach like the next level of a relationship where you can fart around each other.
Yeah.
That's an awesome time.
And when you can
When
cup
you
of
can-
cheese them, that's when you get married.
Dutch oven, baby.
Yeah.
All right. Well, worried that well, you know, if you're in the middle of a date or a meeting, were you worried that bad smell would run the moment? Well, a Japanese company may have just solved that problem. Siren recently introduced a clever solution: deodorant underwear made to eliminate unwanted odors.
I want to test this product. In fact, I want
Of course,
everybody
this
in the
is
show to
this is
test
from this
product.
is from the site Nami Yoshida, or is it Yoshida Nami?
This is Yoshida Nami.
Yoshida Nami, or they could put Nami
Wait,
Yoshida.
wait. Why you go to the Japanese guy for the correct pronunciation?
I wasn't asking you; I was
Yeah,
asking
totally screwed up
him.
Pronunciation, by the way.
Do you know, Sean?
What?
Okay. Okay. Nami Yoshida, spokesperson for Siren, said it took us a few years to eliminate the first deodorant pants that are comfortable enough to wear in daily life, but efficient and quickly eliminating strong smells. At first, we thought about selling these to those who require nursing.
I love
I'm
that
not
that there's a comment in there that these are the first ones that are comfortable enough to wear. I'm trying to imagine all these prior designs
Did they like
that were just
cripple
like
when you
so
sat down or
uncomfortable.
something?
There's
Yeah.
actually an article about that on Crack.
Did
Yeah.
the charcoal
Yeah.
in the
Like,
underwear
these
make
stop
it
the
uncomfortable
smell,
for you to
but-
sit down?
It really hurts.
Well, here's the deal. Now, they originally.
Cracked is really good. But anyway, you can go now, Chris.
Okay,
Thanks, Dad.
But I would like to add and further down the article. I was thinking this exact same thing. You still don't mask the sound. If it's just the smell, I can blame that on somebody else.
Well, in my
you can blame
experience,
that on the
the
leather
noisy
chairs.
ones, like, well, don't smell that bad. It's those quiet ones you got to worry about. So,
I
That's true.
disagree. I usually I go with volume and smell.
oh, you're a double threat.
I am. You've got to hang around my house.
Oh boy,
What are you blowing the siren for, MC?
you stinky bastard.
Yeah.
Okay, but anyways,
You
they
have no right to be blowing the siren right now.
now originally these were they made these for older folks and folks with incontinence, so for nursing care and hospitals and things like that. But it's becoming a mainstream product. There's a company here in the U.S. that sells it's like a fart pillow, quite literally. What it is it's made for paraplegics and folks that are that have gastrointestinal issues.
Mm-hmm.
They're really cool. They're like a pad, but they have like a charcoal filter in them. so it filters the smell and it doesn't stink.
I'm sorry, but if you're paraplegic, like, you really give a shit if like your
Oh,
farts,
see
like,
how
cause
he
of
tied it
people?
in here.
Like, oh, I wasn't.
You know what?
I was saying like I wouldn't care. It's
If
like
I'm paraplegic, nobody has any right to say
Awesome.
anything. I'm letting it
You
fly
just
what I
spat over
got
my
to say.
iPad, dude.
well, I mean,
Okay.
Well, I also
It's
read,
apple
speaking
pie.
of
He just did
diapers,
literally what I do all the time.
speaking of diapers in Japan, I read that adult diapers were set to surpass sales of infant diapers in Japan. And
Well,
like-
because you got an aging population.
yeah,
Did you say
I don't know.
aging? Sorry.
Aging.
I didn't say Asian. I
I'm
said
sorry.
aging.
I am sorry. I totally.
I heard that Japan does have quite a large Asian population, though.
I would
That's
hope
interesting.
so.
No,
Yeah,
I
I don't-
can't buy that. No,
I don't know,
really.
I read it online, so I mean, yeah,
It's
grain,
gotta be
grain of salt.
true.
Grain of salt. You know.
Oh, read it online. Kind of like Kim Jong Un voted the sexiest man of 2012.
Oh.
I can believe that.
This was an awesome story.
North
I saw in the People's Republic paper, dude.
Yes.
On
And they
CCTV.
ran that story with no fact. This is not the first time people have mistaken the Onion stories for real. Too.
Yeah, stupid people.
Even MSNBC and Fox have run.
Well, dude, it's
Excellent.
Fox. What do you expect? They
Fox
make
doesn't
everything
run
else up.
news. Yeah.
They're in O'Reilly yelling at
We can do
people.
it. We can do it. Pull
You're
one.
wrong.
Ha ha ha! Very funny, Cesar. Pull my finger. Yes, yes.
Who did that? Who did it?
Okay.
Whoever
Joey,
smelt it dealt it.
whoever does that again, I'm just gonna go ahead and let one fly.
So you guys are really on the bid
Done.
to be asked back there.
Yeah, man. 'Cause that's not gonna happen to Sean. Like I'm all the way over here. I'm safe,
This
man.
show has turned into fart jokes.
SGD.
Colon.
I told you my.
That's where the colon in our show comes from.
Yeah, exactly.
I told you
Jason.
my elevator fart story, didn't I?
Does it involve a certain local radio personality?
No.
Oh, it's another one? Okay.
I was visiting a family member of mine who works downtown, one of the larger office buildings up there. And I'm the only one in the elevator, so I figure, hey, go for it. And all of a sudden the elevator starts coming to a stop, and I'm like, oh, got to plug that one. And this lady gets on the elevator. You know, I'm a nice person. I look at her and say, well, ma'am. And she gives me this look. And she just gives me the up, down, and slight roll eye, and turns away from me. And I'm just like, the hell I do to this
Who the hell you think you are, woman?
So I let it fly.
And what'd she think about that? She start crying.
Immediately pressed the button again to the next floor, and then got off the elevator, which I consider a win for me. Thank you.
I've got a story for you.
Tell me your story.
Another fart story. Go
As
right ahead.
as some of you know, I do freelance videography,
I've heard of this.
and so I actually had a gig today, and one of the ladies I work with, she just had a newborn, and she had her baby there just because she's waiting for the babysitter to show up and kind of pass it off so she can get some work done. And last night I ate Carl's Jr. So I'm sitting there and I'm setting up lights.
I wonder where this is
and
going.
Tell me where the flavor is.
and I cut a quiet one, and someone goes like, "Oh, I think the baby just kind of made a mess,"
Yes.
and I totally let the baby take the fall for my fart.
You
I was
let a
like,
baby take
I was
a
like,
fall?
yeah, man, those babies, dude, they just you never know.
You're a bastard, man, for letting a baby take the fall for you.
It's a baby,
It's cute when they do it. That's why I blame it on my
right?
mom
They're
all
all
the time.
like, "Oh, look at that little toot of a baby." I
Did
was
he
like,
smile?
He was knocked out. He was asleep.
Yes, Mark.
I think I
yes.
put the baby in a coma with my own
Marcos,
steak.
yes, she did take the stairs from now on. No, I never saw that lady again. I think she probably went to security and reported me.
Oh, okay. Do you want to tell the black market story, or do you want to?
Oh, yes, because I said this one goes on the show tonight.
Okay. Do you want to say that? Because I got another weird
This is-
Asian story.
Okay, this. Do I want to save it to the end?
Do you want to do this? Do you want to do this one next? You want me to do another one?
Go ahead and do yours. I'll
Okay.
save this one in for
As I said, the Japanese, they've got some wacky stuff.
Watch yourself.
Now, and especially with kids, collecting memorabilia from a child's early life is common for most parents. Now, there is a new way parents in Japan can immortalize their baby's childhood memories. Fasatech and Hiru Ladies Clinic, a Japanese company, make 3D models of what? Fetuses.
What?
Tenshin no Kachi, or Shape of an Angel. This 7-ounce memorabilia is priced at 100,000 yen, which breaks down to be about $12.75 US.
Whoa. Why do you want that?
Because they're Japanese,
They're
dude.
Japanese,
Hey.
dude.
Come
they
on.
got some crazy
Come on.
stuff,
Come on.
Okay, I'm American Japanese. I can't say shit.
dude.
Even I've gone over there and been like, I got some weird stuff over there. Anyway.
Dude, we need to actually. That's a dream trip. We should go to we should go to Japan and live off vending machines for like a week.
I'd go broke in the toy district.
You would?
I've done it before.
Okay.
Yes.
You've been
I
in the Ginza and you've gone broke.
I have. When I was in the Navy, we did visit Japan a couple times, and I literally emptied out my bank account buying stuff in the toy district.
So what did you have to do to get a flight fare to get back home?
I shipped it all back.
You had to do all
He
kinds
thumbed a ride.
You had to do all kinds of awful things to get back home, huh?
No. I'm in the
KP.
Navy. No.
They pay for your ride.
I saved it.
He gets 3 squares a day.
I saved enough to walk back. Oh, not walk back, to get a ride back to the boat. But I did go.
Because you couldn't walk after what you had to do to get the money back.
At a love hotel.
I'm not that bad yet.
Whore.
Anyway, are you done with your?
I'm done telling my 3D fetus story. That is one of the weirdest stories. But see, I don't get as I said, I do not get Japan. This is a crazy country. Yeah, they've got.
It's not that weird. It's
Hey, let's just like lay off the.
It's just
the name calling towards Japan.
It's
okay?
not
Name
that
calling.
weird.
What are we calling it?
Believe me,
Japan?
all crazy
No,
and stuff.
In
just,
Japan,
you know.
we hear all the weirdness out of Japan, but I can guarantee you, some of the weirdness that happens here, they do the same thing. Okay.
And they have a place for that. It's called Florida.
When
We can lock off Florida.
Look, when they watch a YouTube video of some guy doing something stupid, they think, wow, those Americans are really dumb over there. When you see a guy like backflip off of a 2-story building and slam into the ground, or like I was watching that show that comes on Comedy Central, where some dude took a 9mm to one of his testicles.
Oh, you're talking Tosh.0?
And believe me, the Japanese see that and they go, what the hell is wrong with Americans?
You know, that was last night was one of my first
I look at that and
nights-
go, what the hell is wrong with Americans?
That was one of my first nights watching Tosh.0 in a long time. And I guess I used to watch Tosh.0 before it became like a weekly snuff film. But like now it is like...
So now you just beat off to it, right?
Oh!
So,
Because I do.
So, okay,
Yeah.
for our last Weird Asia story, that's a good segue into my story, Chachi, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, believe me, that actually worked very well for me. Because in China, the black market for sperm has become rampant. Yes,
How rampant?
they're all over the place. Anyway, with the increasing...
Japan's just sticky with it.
This comes from Weird
On the
Asian
walls.
news. With the increasing number of childless couples in China, the 11 sperm banks in the country are not able to accommodate the demand anymore. Well, this gives a way to increase in China's black market for sperm.
Why is it gonna be black
There's
market?
not much difference between legal sperm banks and black market sperm banks, and I wouldn't.
What?
think there would be,
What?
but
The black
what
market
has-
ones are way, way,
it's
way
just
bigger.
it's
Here-
just that they're legal. They're protected by law.
Here's the question.
Is there really a black market for this? I mean, just
Go to a bar or something.
exactly. Buy me a
Here's
drink.
my question is, what's the difference between the upper the nice ones and the black market ones? Is it different types of nudie magazines or different types of adult materials? I mean, is the upper class one have like British pornography,
Well,
upper class British porn, and then the other ones have like
I don't think that has anything
The thing
to do
is,
with it.
they're waiting.
What
it's
is
a sperm
British-
clinic, dude.
What's the difference
The thing
about
is-
British porn?
There are people that are
It's
waiting.
classy.
And explain
Oh
this
yes,
to me.
more.
Explain this. There are
Oh
people that are
my.
waiting 15
It's like
months.
Downton Abbey, a porn.
They have to wait upwards of 15 months. Where the hell's he going?
He's
gotta
too
make-
offended.
He's got to make a
waiting
TT.
for 15. They're waiting for 15 months just to get injected with
Turkey baster.
Yeah, there you go. Okay. The choices of artificial injection.
But the question is it opposed? It's a high end
But-
sur la table turkey baster. First one
Actually-
you get at Walmart.
Actually, some of the black market operators of this sperm, they are offering just injecting it manually.
Oh, okay. I'll tell you what.
That's a business we should have got into
I'm
at
looking
college.
At the story, and I cannot.
that called being a
make
gigolo?
this up. Well, they're finding it. That's better than storing it and everything. They're just going. They give direct delivery if you.
Just have sex with this dude.
So yes.
I touch your wife.
and
She
actually-
enjoy it.
And actually, direct intercourse.
Your son
is
will
more
name be
effective-
Dong.
It is more effective than artificial injection, but the couples are actually preferring the latter. So, yeah, that's what's happening in China right now. I think honestly, we're sitting on a couple of thousand right here, man. Come on.
I'm not even going to
I-
touch that with a
I-
100-foot pole.
I feel
dude.
like you're inviting us to a circle jerk right now, and I don't live comfortable with that.
No.
I feel like that's what just happened.
Oh man.
You want to get on this?
Right now. We got 12 minutes. Oh, we do? Okay. Well, that was my last weird Asian news story right there. So,
Awesome, perfect timing.
That took the cake.
we can actually start. Well, this is the last Untitled School Nerd.
This is the end.
I wanted to ask y'all,
My only
have
friend.
you been reading Marvel Now?
Yes.
What are your favorite Marvel Now titles?
Not Iron Man.
Yeah, I agree. That's terrible. It looks terrible.
Not Captain America, sadly.
I'm not a big John Romita Jr. fan.
Yeah.
But I'm not.
I've got nothing on this one.
Deadpool.
Deadpool's been awesome.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's written by Brian Posehn.
Brian Posehn, man. Yeah, Brian Posehn, good guy.
Yeah.
I'm loving the Avengers X titles right now.
Oh, AVX Consequences has been really fun. I think Cyclops is one of my
Uncanny
favorite
Avengers,
characters right now.
The first issue of Uncanny Avengers, I don't want to spoil, but the ending, holy crap.
No, the ending is awesome. I'll spoil it.
Dude, no.
No, no.
Spoil it. Well, I guess
It's been out for like a month. So the Red Skull digs up Professor X's dead body,
And does horrible things
takes
to
his
it.
brain out, and then fuses it with his own. So now
Yes.
he's got Professor
He
X
uses-
So
powers.
Professor X cannot
He
come
uses
back
an
now.
ice cream scoop
He
for
doesn't
it.
have the top of his skull anymore, or his brain. So there's no coming back for the brain.
It's not
right
rocket science, Smithers. It's
Right
brain
now.
surgery.
Yeah. So yeah, I think that's really good. And have you guys been reading Spider-Man?
now. No.
Nah.
Okay, so let me tell you what happened in the last issue of Spider-Man.
Tell us what happened.
All right.
Reveal it for everybody.
It was probably one of the most awesome issues I've ever read of Spider-Man. So they broke up Spider-Man and Mary Jane not too long ago. So in this issue, Spider-Man's, starts off, he like beats up a bad guy, and then he calls up Mary Jane, and he's like, hey, why aren't we dating anymore? And she's like, all right, let's
Wow,
get
they
into it.
They cleaned that plot line.
Yeah,
up.
so
Wow, that was
you're
quick.
so you're like, finally they're getting back together, and I'm like, I'm feeling really good, and I'm like, oh, I'm so happy that Peter, you've come around, because I'm so invested in this character. And so he goes and checks on Aunt May, and then he gets a call from Captain America, and he's like, yo, Dr. Octopus, he's about to die. You need to come over here
Oh,
because he
I've heard
keeps like
this.
saying your name.
Hey,
And so
the hell's
Holy
that
shit,
noise?
it's Rafe.
Holy
What's
shit.